Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Friday. It's December the 30th, 2011, the last trading day of the year. That's pretty cool. We got three market charts for you every single night, and here's the last three of the week, the only three we haven't covered earlier this week. So check this out. Let's start off with silver. It looks like gold, doesn't it? Basically, you've got a move to the downside. It's been going on for a while here, so you know that the trend is down. So any move you attempt to make on the long side here would be a counter trend trade. So keep that in mind. It means the odds of your success are lower in those situations. Keep that in mind as well. Here you've got a hammer candlestick formation. I uploaded a video earlier today talking about trading the hammer candlestick formation. Those of you who watched that video, you know what to do with this particular hammer candlestick. If you want to make that trade, you can do so. However, I will repeat, you are in a downtrend here. Counter trend trade is not as successful as trading with the trend. There's also, if I look at other indicators here on this chart, we do have the oversold condition down here on the slow stotch. However, in a downtrend like that, they typically find resistance at the 50 line. So you know, bouncing around down here, they can stay oversold for an extended period of time when you're in a strong downtrend. So don't put too much weight behind this particular indicator. What else can we find on this chart? Let's move on down a little bit here. We've got not much of anything. Okay, we have a very low volume. We can note that about this very bullish looking candlestick formation, but the volume behind it was not really all that impressive, and the actual MACD is still actually confirming the downtrend is not crossed over or anything of that nature, so there's no reason to be extremely bullish on silver. Somewhere I would be extremely bullish would be Canada. Apparently they're doing pretty good. Look at the TSX here. You can see that we have a situation where you pull back down here after reversing a downtrend to an uptrend, pulled down, made a nice series of higher lows, continuing that here, moved up here, pulled back down, testing the support, finds it strong, advances here, a little bit of wiggle here, and now we're moving up again, and we're higher than the previous. That's all bullish. I like what I'm seeing here. Also, you're not overextended above the 80 line, which even if you got there, you could actually sustain that for a little bit. So I see a lot of positive things here. Assuming the markets continue to move higher, I would actually like this. Let's have a look at a couple of the other indicators. Volume behind the move, very strong actually. We like this right here. That tells us there's a good buy pressure right there. We like that. This is going to put a floor in price, and that's why that guy turned around. And finally, moving on down here, we can see that the MACD is also confirming the trend that we're seeing on the chart. Here's the situation here. Here's the actual situation there. Looks right. Now, I've already done an analysis over all the U.S. markets this week, so you can check that here. You can check those videos that I've already put out this week for that. I will look at the VIX though. I haven't actually analyzed the VIX this week, so let me show you what I see here. Basically, the VIX is going to run the opposite of the S&P. So when you see the VIX up, the S&P should be down. So what you're seeing right here is this basic kicking pattern that I talked about. I think it was yesterday. In the U.S. markets, you're just kicking sideways, moving sideways, and that's what's being reflected right here on the VIX. When you're looking at it, you got to ask yourself which one's going to move up and which one, because if the VIX goes up, then your S&P would go down, right? So you're looking at those two charts, you're wondering which was going to make its move higher and which one's going to make it move lower. I would just default to the trend, and the trend in this situation here we can see is down. Therefore, I would count on the trend being proven right, and it would continue to move lower here over time. And I would expect the trend on U.S. markets to do as they've been already analyzing the videos we've already done this week on those. So, yeah, I would not worry too much about this personally. It's just sideways trade activity, a really weak chart. I wouldn't be long the VIX, and that's my analysis for the end of the week. That's Friday. That's it. I've done all the market charts I could possibly imagine, 15 different charts this week, 3 every single day, and I will do the exact same thing next week. Enjoy your weekend. Go smack somebody. I'll see you Monday. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice. nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.